I don't know nobody who'd just work 40 hours for £40, but they are able to claim different benefits, which tops the wages up, which is a good thing for us. It's brilliant. Otherwise, apart from that, we would find ourselves working 19, 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. We would have to do it constantly and just employ staff, say on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. But there again, then it's not a professional business. It's just, you're just another fly-by-night boy.
Burns, man, just hang on a minute, love.
Hello? Yeah, what about it? It has turned up. It's been outside 5 minutes. Well, we have great difficulty, you know, in getting the car inside. We can only get it to door. If you don't come out at door and get in the car, then we have problems. Side. You've been at front. We should have seen him pull out or pull in.
Well done,
Were you being
Simon.
stood? Well, like I say, you know as well as I do that you should come out and get in cab. So you want us to provide you with another one now? Well, is that George? George, you ought to know better at least. We worked so hard over the Christmas period and the New Year period, so I thought the best thing to do is have a Christmas party. Unfortunately, it wasn't until April the 18th before we could actually hold the party.
The rumours are still flying about Sugden's party.
Josephine.
When,
Oh, yes.
Well,
Yes, what happened in Sugden's party?
Did a strip
What happened?
I don't know what
Stripper
happened.
didn't turn up, did they, John?
Didn't they?
No, they didn't.
So who did it?
Johnny,
He did.
what's English boys then, Sean?
I'm not telling you, you must wait and see. But she does look well, put it that way. Yeah.
How many's with us Casanova?
STV.
Well, have you got me one?
Yeah, I think I've got you one.
What's that?
Stars and Alfred.
Hitler.
Paul's getting work out of us again. No, look at this.
Wow, look
that
at
is
this.
beautiful. Smash it. Look at that. Doesn't that look well?
Look at that.
I wish we'd stayed that half an hour. I thought Alf weren't getting nothing.
I won't, but I changed it.
You look really smart.
You play your match down in Vince.
Brilliant. Lovely.
Oh, look at Sean.
After you.
Thank you.
You know, it's all you did it on purpose. I'm used to you.
I've changed a lot. From being what I would call militant around 5-6 years ago to more open-minded. I listen to a lot of views. I listen intensely to a lot of things. I don't say a lot, but when I do, you know, people know.
You must ask people in the community, do they want to spend the rest of their life and see the next generation and generation after that keep working down the same old pit, doing the same old thing? And if people are honest, they would say no. They want a better way of life. They don't want to spend their life in a hole. And although initially on the community it might be a big shock and everything else, people will find a way around it. They will retrain, they will become better educated, and they will move into different fields.
All fancy dress people, because we're going to pick the winning couple. There's a prize for the best male and the best female. Right, now, let's see who the winner's going to be.
Ladies winner is Alice Roach. Alice Roach. Men's winner, Sean Webster. Are we warm up the load on?
Chance.
Why did you decide to be Napoleon?
Because I'm the master. Irrespective of being French or English, Napoleon suited me, I thought. Being a suave, smart, young, sophisticated young man.
Well, I chose this costume simply because it didn't fit John. It was too small. So I took it.
And what are you?
Prince Charming. And I've been told today, on a run to Sheffield, I do not need the costume.
I think I've changed a hell of a lot. I've got a lot of self-respect for myself. Realising what I'm doing now, I've realised that you only get out of something what you're prepared to put in. Now I'm looking at the other side of the coin. And looking back now, if I was in charge of the NCB at that time, and I looked down and saw Cornwood was losing X amount of pounds per week, I would have had to sit down and say, this cannot continue. We're in this industry to make a profit. So I would have had to say, it's got to go. No two ways about it.
It's low pay, unsociable hours. It's a lot of pressure with hours that do work. Me personally, I would rather Sean have a job because I think he's got a lot of sense and his brains are there to do a job which would be more money. But Sean enjoys this job, so I've got to accept it. It's taken me a while, hasn't it, really, to accept it. At the beginning, I could not accept it at all. It caused problems in his marriage because of it. But now, I'm accepting it. I think his problems would be worse if Sean were in a job he didn't like. Because obviously, if he didn't like a job, he wouldn't go to it. So we'd be worse off financially anyway.
So I'm just still one of the lads, although I'm respected. People can look up to me like they look up to John and ask me for advice, etc., you know, and I don't boss people about, you know. If I want anybody to do anything, it's a case of asking and giving them the respect that they give me.
Where's Game 3, Simon? We're about to say it.
Sean, when you play, you've got 12:45, number 71.
Vince, is any sign? Straight up to Alma, Vince. You're looking for Namer Hodgkinson. Going up 150.
Simon, can you go down to Wath Mini Market?
No, that
please? The young lady just phoned up. She didn't give a name. She's going up to 1
Sean, when you clear, your next one will be at the Prince in about 10 minutes time.
Mr. J&M to Carol. What about Saya at the moment, though?
Come in, Vince. Mr. J&M4, Vince.
10 o'clock, Delphi Road.
Vince, I can hear you, love. Have you mobile with your fare from Barnsley train station?
10:40, Delphi.
Vince, come in.
Yeah. 10:45, Mitchell and Delphi. Yeah. To me like they look up to John and ask me for advice, etc., you know, and I don't boss people about, you know. If I want anybody to do anything, it's a case of asking and giving them the respect that they give me.
Where's Game 3, Simon? We're about to say it.
Sean, when you play, you've got 12:45, number 71.
Vince, is any sign? Straight up to Alma, Vince. You're looking for Namer Hodgkinson. Going up one way, 150 cost.
Simon, can you go down to Wath Mini Market,
not that way,
please? The young lady just phoned up. She didn't give a name. She's going up to one.
Sean, when you clear, your next
8:45
one will
bus
be
stop,
at the
Bull's Head,
Prince in
Bramps.
about 10 minutes
Mr.
time.
Jem to Carol. What about Saya at the moment, love?
Come in, Vince.
9:15 Albert Road Club.
Mr. JM4, Vince.
10 o'clock, Delphi Road, post
Vince, I
office,
can hear you, love. Have you mobile with your fare from Barnsley train station?
10:40 Delphi.
Vince, come in.
Yeah. 10:45 Mitchell and Delphi. Yeah.